Dear YouTube, I'm writing this letter because it's been a year. And I just really don't feel like, you was putting in the same energy as me, especially last year. I just don't think you was putting in the same energy as me. 16.4K. I really expected a lot more out of you, So hopefully this year, we can work on us and we can grow. Because right now I'm feeling neglected, So hopefully you read this letter and you really take what I'm saying serious and start contributing to the energy that I'm putting in. I love you.
If it ain't authentic, I don't want it.
What it do, family? It's your girl Tamika, and I am back with another video. I am back. Look, don't be clowning me. Do not be clowning me. It's mad early in the morning, shawty, and I had to get the video in. I be having to set my clock before work so I can get the video in. Otherwise, it's hard as hell, you understand me? So don't come at my life. I know I look like the Black March, but you got to get it in. Look, if it's your first time here, smash that subscribe button. And I need you to hit that bell, too. Turn those post notifications on so we can stay connected. And you'll know every time that I drop these vids, you did. Look, man, I'm about to get into this video. I want to know y'all opinion. You know what I'm saying? Every YouTuber in America, is dropping these Dear John videos. And I want to go through them with you. You know what I'm saying? We need to try to figure out who being real and who being fake. Now, we ain't gonna really be able to actually know it, but let's start a conversation about it. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, we about to slide into this video. You dig me?
What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with your boy DDG. I'm gonna bring y'all down a little bit, get a little bit in close and in personal with your boy. Today's video is gonna be a lot different. Kennedy, the shit that was said on Twitter, that was completely wrong on my part. I shouldn't even been on there subtweeting. I shouldn't have been on there talking shit. I should have just kept it to myself. I should have just kept it pushing. I apologize for anything that hurt you in any type of way. I apologize for anything. Solomonati. Next person, pretty boy Fredo. Now this was a little different. I'm not gonna cap, not gonna lie. I don't know what happened. We was playing basketball, and then I guess I'm thinking that you got hot about the basketball game. Now, one thing that I was wrong about was recording after the fact and posting a video out of the side of my car. McQueen, fun fact, I actually talked to McQueen today. I went to the gym or whatever. I was hooping over there. I was balling too. Niggas scored about 12 points a game. No cap, I'm the best basketball player that ever walked the earth. But I ran into McQueen today, and he came up to me, and we chopped it up. We was talking for like a solid hour, and we really squashed everything, so it's not too much I need to say on here. Chris Sales. Now, that was a long-going beef. Chris Sales, bro, I honestly, I don't have a problem with you. I honestly don't. I really don't. A few things was said. It was like, I feel like it was a lot of childish shit that was said. I think it's all started over you rating Kennedy or some bullshit like that. Lame ass shit, man, that don't need to even be taken to a beef. I hope you're doing good, bro. I have no issue with you. Everything is squashed on my side.
DDG. Even though this man sometimes is the king of trolling, I really felt like he was being 100% organic in this video. I really do. I think his video was like the first of many to start this whole Dear John YouTube moment. And if people are really being authentic about the things that they're saying, then I think the situation can be very dope. I was really happy to see that he apologized publicly once again to Kennedy, only because I really feel like Kennedy is a very dope woman. And sometimes I feel like when DDG get emotional, he do sometimes run to the internet and say things that one day he will regret. I think we have seen this over a course of time when it comes down to him and Kennedy. But I felt like that was dope of him to do, to apologize. I felt like his apology to pretty boy Fredo, that was crazy. I really felt like it was one of those ego things. I think that Fredo really wanted to win that game. DDG was kicking that ass. And I felt like, egos got the best of them. So it was crazy. As far as the apology to Chris Sales, I felt like that was dope for him to be able to do. Because I will admit, And a lot of people don't think I like Chris, but I do agree with Chris. I don't feel like DDG should have got that mad when he rated Kennedy, being that DDG had rated Queen before.
As 2019 comes to an end, I feel like it's extremely important to mend some broken things that have happened in the past. First person that I want to talk about, and the first situation I want to touch on, is Jasmine. Now, first and foremost, I want to apologize to Jasmine in front of the world. I've already done this privately. We already have solved all of our issues privately, but I also want to do this in front of the world because I publicly embarrassed you in front of the world. I just want to first and foremost say that I am sorry for all the pain, the suffering. No one on this earth deserved to be treated the way that I treated you. I'm sorry that my own ego and my ways got in the way of our relationship. The next person that I want to talk about and situation that I want to touch on before I close out 2019, the whole DDG situation and beef that we had going on not too long ago. Now, it's actually funny for me to say beef because if you know me or you've ever been around me or just seen my YouTube in general, I don't beef with niggas.
Pretty boy Fredo. One of the apologies that I was really happy to see with him was his apology to Jasmine. I felt like the things that he did to her publicly was disgusting. And I didn't like it not one bit. Now, one thing I will say is that I really feel like Pretty Boy Fredo is very, very talented. He's a really dope creator, and nobody can take that away from him. I also feel that when it comes down to certain things, Pretty Boy Fredo loses his cool because he's very, very passionate about the things that he does. You know what I mean? And I really feel like that is what started the whole beef between him and DDG anyway. Both of these dudes are young, you know what I mean? They're black, they're gifted, you know what I'm saying? They're worth millions of dollars in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? And they did very, very well for themselves. And I just think, like I said earlier, that him and DDG's beef was actually just a battle of the egos. But I was really happy to see that he apologized to Jasmine, because I feel like if it was anybody that was worthy of an apology, it should have definitely been her. But it was really dope to see him swallow his pride. I'm pretty sure that he didn't beg to her in private, which he should. You know what I'm saying? He definitely should, being that that is the mother of his kid. But I salute this moment. What y'all think?
2020. This is last video about Queen. Yes, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Last video, 2020. I'm focusing on music. So it's not excuse me. It's not 2020 yet. So I still got some time, cuz. I still got time. I got time today, cuz. I mean, it's so genuine. I don't have a problem with Clarence, DDG, like no YouTuber. I have no problem. Me and Clarence had some, some words on Twitter before, this and that. I know recently he made a tweet about me, trying to hold me. Told somebody that he looked like, they look like me, my little brother. But it's cool. Like I said, at the end of the day, it's nothing to be beefing about. But I know about the whole DDG situation. Like, I know he had got mad that I had rated Kennedy, and what happened? Oh yeah, he just got mad, But I just felt like why? It just don't make sense to me. Like, how can you get mad if you rated my girl? Or my ex, sorry, when I was with her, like when I was dating her. Of course, Queen, I never, ever had a problem with you.
Chris Sales, for whatever reasons, people just think that I actually despise this man when it is so far from the truth. I'm going to reiterate this once again, because no matter how many times I say it, people still misunderstand me, okay? The thing that bothers me with Chris is that Chris never just takes ownership for the things that he does. He's always being coddled. That's my only problem that I have with Chris. Chris has the potential to really elevate himself if Chris stops getting in Chris' own way. That's the only problem that I have. Now, if he is being 100% authentic, you know what I'm saying, towards Queen and Clarence, then you know what? For the sake of CJ and their family, you know what? I would salute something like that, because I really feel like going forward, Chris and Clarence is going to have some type of relationship if they really want CJ to be truly, truly happy. And that's my only issue that I've ever had with Chris. It's like, Chris, stop getting in your own way and then stop being victim when shit don't go your way. That's my only problem that I have with this man. Period. Like, I don't really understand like why people always want to misconstrue anything that I say. I point out the things that Chris does. Nothing more, nothing less. It's not like I'm coming up with fabricated shit just to go ahead and tear this man apart because of CJ. I want this man to be great for that reason alone.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Naija, the host, and today I'm back with something different. I want to get a couple things off of my chest. Talk about 2019 ending and 2020 beginning. DDG, Pretty Boy Fredo, they made videos apologizing to people that they ever had beef with. I want to publicly apologize to Chris Sales. I'm just gonna go name for name. This doesn't have to be a long scripted thing. With Chris Sales, you know what I'm saying, from 2017, probably 2018, you know, I made whatever he was going through in his life entertainment. Next, Chrissy. So, Chrissy, I want to apologize to you as well. I understand in that time, let me just be real, right? In that time, I was actually going through a breakup myself, and I was feeling the way Damo was. I've never had a problem with Miller. I think she's pretty dope, and y'all make a good couple. So yeah, shout out to y'all, bro. My ex. I'm definitely going to apologize to you as well, and publicly I'm gonna say I'm glad you exposed me. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you exposed me because it exposed me to me as well.
Neek G, aka Royalties World. Before I get into her synopsis, I just want to say Shawty look good. She done dropped a lot of weight, and I know she feels even better. You know what I mean? She's probably one of my motivations on why I'm running up and down the street like a lunatic trying to get this weight off. I'm happy she apologized to Jay. I support them both, you know what I mean? So I was really kind of disturbed to see them going back and forth over the internet. I didn't really want to see that from them too, you know? So I'm happy that she swallowed her pride and was honest. As far as Chris and Chrissy is concerned, I think that me and Royalty World, we share a lot of similar views when it comes down to those two in particular. But I was happy that she was able to apologize for the things that she did wrong. Because at the end of the day, Shawty, the forgiveness is about her, not about them. It makes her feel better.
This video is specifically for the Spicy Gang, Queen, Clarence, Patty, Lee, everybody, because I just want to start off with the main thing that kind of broke our relationship off in the first place. One, I do want to state, and not that I have to defend myself, because I feel like my character, my actions, and my history have spoken for myself when it comes down to my relationships. And when I feel like when I care about somebody and I feel like we have a genuine relationship, that I would never want Queen or anybody in the world to genuinely think that I would not be a part of the Mama's Hand video because of envy or jealous. Me and Queen have completely two different types. We're completely different. You know, she's been singing since church. I sung for a little bit, stopped for like a decade, and then came back. We have completely different sounds. Our stories are completely different. I was hurt when I called, right when I seen, you know, the situation go down and these things were said about me. I called and I kind of got ignored forever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. And so I feel like going forward, I want to mention that as well for anybody that kept comparing me and Queen, thinking I was hating. For everybody that know, I was there when she dropped Medicine, and she knows that too. You know what I'm saying? I was there for a lot of dramatic, good and bad moments in her life that had happened when we had came around each other. You know, from a marriage to, you know, traveling to becoming who she is now. You know, I never want anybody in the world or you guys to think that I have any hate in my heart based off of somebody's success. And I feel like from meeting everybody in New York, from the girls trip, us bonding, from us about to get our own house together, from us praying, for you telling me about my music. Hey, Airi, do this. From listening to your whole EP before the world heard the EP, from surprising each other, from letting me, you know, use the Jeep, from trusting me enough with these things, from, you know, watching the baby sometimes when you had things to do, from just being a friend, from just listening to me, from us just talking upstairs at Clarence's mom's house, bonding and talking. I just don't want to go into this new year and let you think, or let anybody think, that there was envy in my heart, jealousy, or that I didn't support anybody as much as they had supported me, or kind of supported me, or wanted to support me. I just felt like people didn't care about me as much, and this is more of a me and Queen thing. And, you know, in one due time, you know, we'll come and we'll discuss it, but she already knows how I felt about the situation, because we talked about it a while ago. She probably just might need her memory refreshed. But at the time, it was a lot of confusion going on, misunderstanding, and just watching from, should I drop the song right now? And it's midnight of New Year's Eve, from us bringing our from my first New Year's Eve without my family being with you. I just don't want to go into this new year and not say that my feelings were hurt, and I felt offended, and I felt tried, that one person made a video about me, and all my history, all my respect, all my loyalty went out the window. And I'm not saying this video in shade or anger, but I'm just saying, expressing how I feel. And so with us following each other and going into this new life, I don't want any hate. If I make you, Clarence, feel any type of way from anything that I may have did, from misinformation that you may have gotten, Patty, you know what I'm saying, from all of us, you know, joking and watching Scary Movie and Clarence's, you know, back at Clarence's in New York, from all these different experiences, from my very first time in New York, well, not my first time, but like my second time in New York, to being a complete life. I'm making this video for all of us to be best friends. I'm not doing that. I'm not making this video for us to be, Queen, please call me, let's be besties, I'm in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? That's not the purpose. The whole purpose is to say, like, the whole purpose is to say pretty much, I believe y'all are good people. I believe I'm a good person. I believe we have flaws. I believe we're not perfect. I believe that there's ups and downs in every relationship, but I also believe that that everybody deserves a chance to say their side if there's something that they didn't know. And I feel like from Clarence, Queen, from anybody, even Lee, I just feel like if there was something that you guys felt that I did that betrayed y'all trust and loyalty and connection to me, then I just felt like, you know, you have the people that's just like, I'm over it, it's over. And then, you know, you have the people that I would have respected it more if it was a, hey, you know, because I feel like it was one thing, and next thing you know, I'm this bad person. And then it was put out into the atmosphere as if I was this bad person, when all I've been is loyal to you and your family with everything. And that's not that's just you know, somebody who was hurt, and I'm okay now. You know, I'm better, I'm growing, I'm all right. And this is just part of my process of maturing, because there should be no one in the world who thinks that I'm upset or angry about where they are in life. You deserve everything that came to you and everything that's going to come to you. You know, I serve a higher power, and I'm giving all of that to him. And going into this new year, I want to make it clear to my supporters, to the Queen supporters, that there's not no hate in my heart. And naturally, my supporters are going to defend me because they know my character. And I wish my friends at the time, or even associates, you know, Clarence and Patty, I didn't get a really chance to bond with y'all, but with Queen, I just wish that at the time that my loyalty, my you know, my characteristics, my vibe would have gave off that don't sound right. Let's talk to her, let's see, and then make a judgment.
Airi, I don't think she held nothing back in her video. I think out of all of the Dear John videos that I've seen on YouTube, I think that hers was the most descriptive when it came down to how she was actually feeling. I'm going to be honest with you though. Something is still not sitting right in my spirit even after I watched her video. I don't know why. It's just a feeling that I have. I probably was one of many that was very disappointed about the Mama Hand video, but we was not there, so we do not know what went on behind the scenes. But what I will say from what I gathered from this video, that she was already feeling some type of way prior, and that probably helped her make the decision to not do the video. We probably will never actually know. But I also kind of felt like this really wasn't an apology video. I felt like she just was basically saying how she felt and just left it at that. Maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit wrong. I don't have any problems with Airi. I don't really watch Airi as much, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, but I'm always going to salute a woman that's trying to elevate themselves. But again, I just kind of felt like this apology video to Queen was kind of like, you know what I'm saying? So maybe it's something that they're going to have to do off camera to get better situated with themselves. I don't know, but that's just how I feel. How y'all feel?
Squad, it's your girl Queen Cut once again, back with another video. Hey, with another video. Hey, it's the first video of 2020, y'all. It's a new decade, and I just want to start off the year with positive vibes. I just want to start off the year. All right, y'all, let me stop playing. I just want to start off the year clearing up anything that the audience may have thought was going on. So, as y'all can see the names in my title, I got the Taylor girls, and I have Airi. I never had an issue with Airi. This is where it all started, y'all. So, I had asked Carmen, and I had asked Neek, and I asked Airi, could they be in my Mama's Hand video? Also Damo, and she was there, and Neek was there. And, I guess everything got misconstrued. Like, Airi said she could do it at first. Obviously, something had came up where she didn't go. But it was like told, not told to me, but like just told that the reason why she changed her mind and didn't go was because she didn't want to be in my shadow. Maybe I should have went to her first and asked, but I automatically had unfollowed Airi because I just felt like, if you a real friend, you could come to me and tell me and I won't feel no way about it. And we actually spoke in the DMs a while back. I think I went and I asked her, you know, like, no, I don't know who messaged who. I think she messaged me first. And then I messaged her back and I asked her, you know, was it true and things like that. She explained to me, I'm not gonna go into all the details, she explained to me what it was, and I was like, I mean, I wasn't gonna say no, you're lying. So that was that, you guys. And I went and I told Airi Happy New Year's, and then we began to speak again. Never had an issue with Airi. Like I said, I always pushed her to, you know, go sing and, you know, do everything that she wanted to do. I always uplifted Airi. And Airi, you know that. You know, I always called you my beautiful chocolate bunny. Yeah. So yeah, me and Airi, we don't got bad blood. That's all I have to say.
Queen Naija, I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I died laughing in this video, and it was probably because some of the mannerisms and some of the things she was doing outside of the apology. To keep it a buck with you, I don't even think Queen wanted to do this video, y'all. I really don't. Queen do not like confrontation. She do not like hurting people's feelings. So I can see why she was very, very deflective in this video. Because Lord knows, man, if Queen say one thing wrong, she's going to be on every T page in America pronto. You know what I'm saying? So I know in my heart that she held some things back because of those things. I think the internet has changed her. So I think that she was very, very cautious and careful about some of the things that she was saying. I was really surprised to hear that her and Airi had talked after the Mama Hand video. But from my personal opinion, I just feel like even though they might have conversed, I don't think either one of them truly felt what the other person was saying was completely authentic. And I think that's why the friendship did not preserve itself. That's just my opinion, though. Drop it in the comments. I want to know how y'all feel about the situation. I'm not going to really speak on Queen Naija and the Taylor girls because I really don't know shit about that situation. So I'm going to rewind back to Airi. As far as the whole Airi Spicy Gang situation, I was really happy to see that they were all hanging last year, Valentine's Day. But you could definitely tell that something was off. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. But one thing I don't understand is there was a lot of supporters and a lot of people to unfollow Queen yesterday because of this video. Now, can you please drop down in the comments and let me know what the hell I missed? Because I actually watched this video a couple of times and I really didn't feel like she said anything wrong unless I'm just missing something else. You know what I mean? So drop it down below if I'm missing something. But this is what I want to say. I just don't understand how one person can support somebody, truly support somebody, but then get mad at a video they made or some content that they released. Like, is that really support? Or maybe I'm just missing something, y'all. Like, I've been working my ass off, so I have not been as fluid on YouTube as I want to. But I just don't understand what the big problem is. This girl has lost so many supporters because of the simple fact that she's just trying to live her own life and be her. I don't get it. I truly don't get it. There were a lot of big fan pages that demolished their pages yesterday because of this video. And I feel truly sorry for her because she's damn if she do, damn if she don't. It's like she could never do right by people. And a lot of people just feel as if like I don't see any of the wrongs in Queen, that I'm just dick riding. And it's really not that. It's just that sometimes I really feel like I can identify with Queen's heart because I'm the same way. Her heart is really, really big. She don't want to deal with confrontation. She don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So sometimes when she's quiet, people like take that as her being weak. But I don't really think that's the case. I want to know how y'all feel, man. Let's chop it up. I wanted to separate all these Dear John videos so we can talk about it. I want to know who y'all think was being real and who was just capping. So drop it below, man. I really want to know because this shit is crazy as hell. It's like the whole YouTube they made up, you feel me? Like everybody writing letters out there, big. Listen, I will say this. If everybody was being 100% organic and there wasn't no capping, then I salute a moment like this. I definitely do. Now, personally, I don't know why people just don't pick up the phone. But sometimes you do need to push. Sometimes our pride and our egos and shit like that get in the way. And you be want to call a person, but then you like, man, I ain't going to do it. So whatever ignited this to everybody to just want to rectify their situations, I salute that. You know what I'm saying? But meanwhile, my broke ass was looking at all of them. Like, man, I don't understand what y'all beefing about. Y'all all well off. These must be rich people problems. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about it or whatever. But it is what it is. And I think I'm proud of like every single last one of these folks for just even taking the time to swallow their pride to say however they feel. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. One of the ones that really surprised me was probably the Queen Airi, because I think we all was confused when Mama's Hand video dropped. I was totally confused. I was mad at Airi. I didn't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I was mad at Queen because I'm like, why the hell ain't the video going according to plan? And being that the time and I think Airi had just got signed to Rich the Kid, it just kind of seemed like she was trying to get the big head because of the timing. You know what I mean? So I think a lot of people looked at it like that. But it seems like that was not the case. Whatever. Now, I'm not expecting for you folks to be best friends, but I know it gotta feel good to just get that off your chest and it be something that you don't have to concentrate on. Another one that was real dope to me too was Neek G. You know what I'm saying? I was really surprised that she apologized to Jay, and I really felt like that was a real dope growth moment. Now, I don't expect for these folks to be best friends, but I mean, it took a lot for her to do that, man, and I could salute some shit like that. I used to watch Jay and Neek, and I ain't even gonna lie, man, that breakup, it had me feeling terrible. Like, I didn't want them to have to, you know what I'm saying, go as far to like beefing on the internet. So it was really dope to see her apologize to Jay. You know, she also apologized to Chris Sales and Chrissy. And I have to admit, I probably was a little hard on Chrissy in the beginning too. But I made a video a long time ago saying how I felt about that, so I'm not gonna even take my time to do a Dear Chrissy video. I'm not about to do that. But it was real dope to see, man. Neek look good, man. She done lost mad weight. And I think, like, when you start to work on yourself physically, you just want mentally and spiritually to follow. And I think it was probably one of the ways, too, to where she can really just grow. Because sometimes you got to fix things in your past to be able to elevate. So I thought that was another dope moment, too. Look, man, I salute positivity. It's gonna be times when we get hot-headed and positivity go out the window, and that's cool. We human, but I think the biggest part of making us grown people is knowing when we made a mistake and being able to own up to it. Ownership, just taking ownership. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Look, man, if y'all love this video or like this video, go ahead and thumb me up. Thumb me up right now, damn it. Thumb me up. Please subscribe to this channel. If you're not subscribed, I need you to hit that subscribe button. I want to double the numbers or triple the numbers from last year. Seriously. If you have not subscribed to my personal channel, Toots Diary, I need you to stop right now, okay? And just go over there and subscribe to me, man. It's my personal vlogs. There's no reactions. It's just personal vlogs with just me. I want you guys to get to know me too. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever at the end of the day. So, with that being said, I love y'all. And I'm going to catch y'all down.